Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to our WhatsApp and YouTube channel. Um, our first league game at Anfield of the new season was against Bournemouth. It was Liverpool 3, Bournemouth 1. Bournemouth scored after 3 minutes. Disaster class at the back with Allison. Everyone didn't cover themselves in any glory, and we conceded very early. We were very nervy for 15 minutes, 20 minutes in that first half. Bournemouth, to be fair, were all over us. We were just not getting on top of the game, but we did come into it then. Diego Jota fed the ball. It was crossed over for Luis Diaz, who half bicycle kick flicked it up for himself and knocked it into the goal. And once that went in, everything sort of calmed down. We then got a penalty from Dominic Szoboszlai getting fouled just inside the box. Mo Salah took the penalty, keeper saved, and then he knocked in the rebound. Look, the first 15 minutes were atrocious, and I was going crazy in the first 15 minutes. We were that bad. But I will say, after that first 15 minutes, we were excellent after that. Some real standout performances. I thought McAllister was really good. Szoboszlai was my man of the match. I thought Trent Alexander-Arnold was very good. I thought Robbo was really good. Van Dijk looked more solid at the back. After a nervy few minutes, he looked really good. We got to see the new guy, Endo, who was pretty good too. Good positioning sense. He broke up a lot of and passed his way around. So good performance from him coming in after only signing yesterday into a new league. He didn't do himself any damage. Bit of controversy with the sending off. That was never a sending off. VAR was broken. How he went for a 50-50 ball. He was late. It was a booking, but certainly not a sending off. And we lose him for a couple of games. But yeah, look, really good performance for about 60 to 70 minutes. The other 20 minutes, not so much, but definitely really, really good up to then. I was really impressed with how we knuckled down. And even when we were 10 men down, we still went and scored a third goal. And we were all over Bournemouth, really, until about the 82nd minute. And we sort of let Bournemouth have a few efforts, and I think the legs were starting to go a little bit. But, the first 5 games, as I've been told, are always a little bit sloppy. And I don't think I think we were a bit sloppy at the start, but we definitely got into it. So am I really impressed with the performance? Yeah, I thought it was a really strong performance. We've got Newcastle away next. That's always a hard game up at St James's Park. They're flying at the minute, so it's going to be interesting to see how we do there. They're a really good side, Newcastle. They've signed some good players as well. But look, I thought we were really good, and it was a decent performance. Really good, strong home win. I also predicted 3-1 before the game started, so I'm happy with that. Salah played well. Luis Diaz played really well. Jota huffed and puffed, but eventually he got a goal. That'll do his confidence a little bit of good. I thought Trent played well. I thought Van Dijk had probably his best game in a Liverpool shirt in a while. He was very commanding. Robbo had a good game, really good game actually. So yeah, there was a lot of good performances and some really, really good performances. But my man of the match obviously was Szoboszlai. I thought he was really, really good. What a baller he is. And we're really going to miss McAllister because he's played really well since he started off. He was shocked to go off, as the rest of us were, to see him do it. I can't believe it, really. It's completely fucked us. But, do we need more strength? I think so. We need another midfielder. Decor from Crystal Palace looks like the player that's going to come in from the bookies. What do they know? Not an awful lot, but it's where the money's going. So I would like to see him come in, or Paulinho from Fulham, and obviously a left-sided centre back. I think we need as well. If we could get two more in, I'd be really really happy. I don't know how realistic that's going to be, but hopefully it's going to come in. Anyway, Newcastle away next. Really tough game. It's going to be hard to win up there. They're flying and have been flying all season. Last year, obviously they've qualified for the Champions League. You know, probably good to get these hard games. Chelsea away, Newcastle away in the first two or three games before everyone hits the rhythms. But yeah, look, really happy, really good game to watch. We played really well, no complaints. I'll do player ratings next. And yeah, really excited for the future now. You know, but we definitely need more players in. We definitely need another midfielder, I think, and we certainly need another centre back. Other than that, I think we'll be okay. We're going to have a good season, I believe. All right, that's it. We'll do the player ratings next. Hit the like and subscribe button, and thanks for listening. Okay, player ratings time. I'm going to start with a goal with Alisson. Look, the first couple of minutes were really shaky from Alisson. He didn't do himself any service on the goal, or a few minutes later he came out of his box and hacked someone down. So from a sloppy pass that he's created himself. But look, he made two or three amazing saves. So I'm giving Alisson a 7 out of 10. He would have got 8 or 9 only for the start of the game. Trent. I'm going to give Trent a 7, 6 being the average. I thought Trent was very good. He went off with a knock. Hopefully that's not too serious on his left heel or something, but he looked really good. Kanate, given a 7 too. Thought he was pretty good. Virgil, 7. And Robbo, 7. Look, the first 20 minutes, our back line was under a lot of pressure, but after that, they sort of had it under control. I'm very critical of our defence at the best of times, but when they played well, which I thought they did today, I'll say so. Into midfield, we had McAllister, Slavitzlai, and Gapco. I'm going to give Cody Gapco a 6. He's not a midfielder, and I think he works better up in the pitch, further higher up the pitch. You know, it's not his position. He did okay. He worked hard. McAllister, I'm going to give a 7 to. I thought he was very good. He was extremely unlucky with that red card, but he does deserve a 7 for what he did. I'm giving Slaboslai an 8. He was my man of the match. He was incredible. What a baller he is. Left foot, right foot, driving forward from midfield. I don't even want to put this on him, but it was a bit Jared-like at times. Bursting forward with the ball. It was just great to watch. And if he can just finish the chances he creates for himself and hits the shots, we could really have a special player. Up front, Luis Diaz, he's getting an 8. An incredible goal. And I also thought he was amazing whenever he had the ball. Jota, 6. I know he got a goal, but other than that, he wasn't great. I'll give Mao a 7. He had some good touches. And you know, he got his goal as well. Missed the penalty, but at least he got the rebound. It would do his confidence some good. Same with Jota. Jurgen, I'll probably give an 8 too. 3-1 was a great result at home. We needed that win, especially to get momentum started. I thought he did the best he could with what he has, but we're light in players, and we take a couple of injuries and we could be really light on players. So hopefully we get another 2 in. The substitute Endo came on for Gapco because we lost McAllister and he was a defensive midfielder, so we had to put him in. I'm going to give him 6.5 to 7. I thought he was really good. He made a couple of fouls, but he was busy, and when he some of the stuff he did was okay. Just breaks up the play and passes it, you know, the 5-10 yard pass. But it was a good start to his career, considering he only signed yesterday. Everyone else wasn't really on long enough to rate, but it was a decent performance. Really good start for our home league title defence. Hopefully we don't concede or lose too many points at home. We really need to have a better performances at home this season. Our away form also needs to be better. If we want to get top four, we have to win a lot of our home matches and beat the teams we should be beating. Um, Bournemouth were really good for about 10, 15, 20 minutes, and then they sort of died. But the most impressive thing for me was when we went to 10 men down after 60 minutes. For the rest of the half an hour, we were on top up to about 5, 6 minutes from the end when the legs started to go. But look, I'm not being critical. It was a much better performance than it has been um, of late. I thought we played well for the first 20 minutes against Chelsea, and then we sort of hung on, and we were meant to have a penalty, and it wasn't a great performance. But I thought this was a much more controlled performance. Obviously, they're not as good as Chelsea, but you can only beat what's in front of you, and I thought we did that really well today. So yeah, happy with the result, happy with the new players that have come in, and hopefully we get two more. All right, onwards to Newcastle. A tough game. I take it. I honestly, at the minute, I take a draw because of the form Newcastle have been in the last while. But it'd be fantastic to take a win out of St James's Park. It's always a good game against Newcastle for Liverpool. We've won up there quite a lot, so you never know. All right, hit the like and subscribe button, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching.